So growing up all my life, I felt like I was cursed. I really did. I just felt like shit just wasn't stopping. You know what I mean? And I just felt like I was cursed from the beginning, and the feeling kind of didn't go away for a really, really long time. Kind of till I just kind of opened my mind. I feel like there's so many times in life that, we miss a blessing thinking that it's a curse, right? Or we get so stuck up on something we failed at and we don't realize that we probably learned something, pretty valuable from it, right? Like everything that I thought I was being cursed all taught me something and all built me up to be the person I am today. I grew up with a father who was an alcoholic and abusive to my mother. That taught me what never to do. It taught me how to really treat a woman, okay? I saw the pain that my mom had. I saw what she had to deal with. I saw how she suffered from it. That taught me to be the man I am today and to treat the woman that I love like a queen whenever I received that woman in my life. I grew up with a mother who ended up being depressed and addicted to some serious drugs, which ended up taking her life, right? That taught me, don't judge people. She was an amazing mother, right? A lot of people would have judged her because of her actions, right? No. What I learned from that was don't judge, or just don't judge somebody because they sin differently than you do. We all sin. I grew up alone. As a young kid, I was alone, right? Through all this, through, parents, dad abusing mom, right? Mom going through drugs. I grew up alone. I was an only child, right? I wanted a brother. I wanted a sister. I wanted a friend. I wanted somebody, right? Being alone, that taught me that in life, at the end of the day, all we have is ourselves, right? We're going to have loved ones, people we care about. But at the end of the day, we live with us, right? That taught me so much. As a kid, I was bullied. I was bullied all the way until I was probably about 14, 15 years old, right? And I'm not talking light bullying, okay? I was bullied pretty heavy, right? That was getting me ready for the real world, for life, right? Because life bullies you. I grew up with a neighbor who was a stepfather to me, right? Who I loved, and I feel like who loved me. That taught me that you could love somebody without being blood, okay? Clearly. It doesn't have to be your blood kid to love your kid, right? And that also is a reflection of how much I love my stepdaughter, which I feel awkward even calling her a stepdaughter, because to me she's my daughter. I grew up so poor that the local agencies knew, okay? So on most holidays, I would actually get a food drive randomly sent to my house so me and my mother could eat, okay? I dealt with DIFUS. I dealt with having to pretend I was living somewhere else when I was not living somewhere else, okay? I dealt with all that shit. I dealt with a mother bringing her 12-year-old kid to Patterson to go cop dope. The most important part about all of that is that it was extremely painful, right? Dealt with depression pretty much all my life, right? But guess what? I'm still standing. I'm still here today, right? So no matter what you're going through, right? No matter what it is, it's going to be okay. Tomorrow's a new day, and you can keep pushing and you can keep going no matter what, right? Through all of that shit, I almost always wanted to give up. But guess what? I kept standing. So I'm here for y'all, for anyone who feels like they just can't get up. I'm here to help show you that you can get up. There is a way, right? I've been through it all. Obviously not all, but I've been through a lot. If I can get up and I could champ it out and I could survive and I could just go through another day, you can too. For real. Every single thing I went through, it was all a blessing, right? You just have to piece it out. You just gotta figure it out, right? All made me who I am today, right? So everything you're going through is cool. It's gonna be okay. Like, for real. It's gonna be okay, and it's gonna mold you to who you have to be. It's gonna mold you to who you're truly supposed to be. Okay? Don't block your blessings. Let them mold you to become the best person that you could possibly be. And everything that you feel like was a curse, write it out. Think about it. Figure out, what did you learn from it? Or what is it trying to get you to be? For real.